do 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 do. Let me see. Let me go live on TikTok too. Wait, let me share this first. Let me share. Go to my channel live. I'm coming, y'all. I just want to share this on Facebook, and then I'm gonna go live on TikTok at the same time. Let's see how long I can last on TikTok. Live now. Let's see. Let's see how long I could go live on TikTok. So we're about to go live on TikTok at the same time. TikTok, let's hit it. Go live. All right, we live on TikTok. Cap, your hair sprouting like a mud. That's right, y'all. Hey, you see it? That's that hair. Listen, that's that hair crack up in my hair. That's what it is. Hold on, let me reverse the. Wait, hold on. Is the camera the right way? Oh, hold on. How do I reverse the camera? Hold on. How can I? Okay, I want. Hold on. Is this childproof? Hold on. More. Flip camera. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got the camera right now. All right. All right, so I'm live on TikTok, YouTube at the same time. That's right, Ayash. You see, that's that hair crack. When I bought this, do I got it in the car? Yep. Listen, man, when I made this right here, for those that don't know, when I made this hair crack right here, I designed this this hair crack specifically with my hair and other people's hair in mind. So this hair crack addresses, let me read it for y'all. It is for strengthening your hair, growing your hair, itchy scalp, dry hair, and dandruff. You know what I mean? So I don't know about the convertibles and sunroofs. I don't know, Ayash, but what I do know is that I don't pat my hair like that all crazy. Since I've started using this, it make it shine. I don't even use grease. I just use this. There's this sister that makes a grease that I use, but she don't want me to promote it yet, so I ain't said nothing about it. I'm gonna put on blast one day. I'll be a Maccabi. I will be at the Detroit Cookout. So shout out to y'all. So we're gonna see how long I last. So I titled the video on YouTube. The title of this particular live stream was 3 subjects. 1, Kamala Harris is not black. 2, your popular vote does not count for the president. 3, being in the truth or leaving the camp is not free agency, right? And so I'm gonna go in reverse. So let me get this out the way. So I saw a video of a cat that left Sakari, right? And when he left Sakari, he made a video, and this is after Hassad and Deacon have left Sakari, right? And this ain't. I'm gonna try to. I need everybody to listen to what I'm gonna say, right? Because this has nothing to do with those individuals. I just chopped it up with Deacon like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Took a picture and everything. I just spoke to Gorilla last night. I met Hassad once in North Carolina before the Passover, right? So this has nothing to do with them per se, but it does have to do with the methodology of the things that's going on, right? And so, of course, you know those brothers have left their group, Sakari. So Deacon left, Hassad left, and then there's another brother that left. And I just want to give like a public warning to brothers that are doing this, right? And this is what I mean by that. So I saw a video yesterday, and I made a post about it. So when I made the post yesterday, if y'all got any questions on TikTok, just put your questions in here. What's up? Long time no see. If y'all got questions in here, just put your questions in there. If anybody wants to join the TikTok, I'll let you join. If you got a question, just click it. And if somebody, whoever has my phone number, can you put my phone number in the chat if anybody wants to come on, right? So yeah, y'all send me something, because y'all's got like the biggest beard. Maybe your beard can make mine grow even longer. So anyway, so when I saw the post, so I saw a brother make a video saying, I'm no longer in Sakari. And when I saw it, if I'm gonna be honest, it infuriated me. It didn't infuriate me that he left. It infuriated me that he felt the need to make it so public and broad. And it made me make a post. So the post that I made was that leaving the camp is not free agency, which is how it's like, is this is this about you, or is it about the truth? And what I mean by that is, if you leaving and then now you getting into recruiting and doing your own thing, it almost makes it about you. And the truth ain't about you. The truth ain't about none of us. The truth is about the Most High. It doesn't matter who we are. We're nothing. Like, our righteousness is as a minstrel cloth to the Most High. The scripture said we boast in the Most High. The truth is not about us. So why make this grandioso exit? And then you say it's not about doctrine. Here's the flip side. When you say that it's not about doctrine, you don't realize that you're saying that I didn't have no brotherhood. The minute you say that it's not about doctrine. If it's not about doctrine, then it has to be about your lack or not having brotherhood. And you got to be careful with that. It's an extreme thin line when you start putting these videos out saying, I'm no longer in Sakari, because what you're really saying is, and you may not think that, right? But I'm telling you from my lens, when you say I'm no longer in Sakari, what you're saying is, I'm no longer in Sakari, join me. That's what you're saying. And that's, what we call break off. So you're going to be now a break off from Sakari. And so now you'll take some of the teachings that you got from Sakari and go and keep that, and either keep it all, which if you're going to keep it all, you could have stayed, or you're going to break off and do your own thing. But you have to acknowledge that you're a break off from Sakari now. You can't say it no other way. And when you do that, you make the truth about you instead of the truth being the truth. If the truth is the truth, you would go do your thing and you wouldn't have to say that. If Alazar is your brother, like you say, you would just do your thing. You wouldn't have to say nothing. And then Alazar gonna have to respond because you said something. You're gonna have to do that. You force somebody to respond by the actions that you take. So if you never say something like that, then maybe Alazar don't have to say nothing, and y'all could have just parted, and y'all just parted. The internet makes us feel like we have to say something about every single thing that's said, and you don't have to say something about everything that's said. You don't. Just show me where you gotta say something. I'm talked about every day by everybody. Matt, I'll give you an example. Just recently, Brother Sanchez hit me up. I joined his live. We setting up. We got a debate coming up in 2 weeks, right? He does a live the next day. The next day, he's doing, what does the word Hebrew mean as an origin of word? From what I understand, the word Hebrew means from the past. I believe that's what Hebrew means, from the past. That's what the word Hebrew means. All right. So now, Brother Sanchez the next day makes a video where he's playing old footage, talking all type of trash, XYZ like that. And what I did, you want to know what I did? I did absolutely nothing. Nothing. Because it meant nothing. You know what he ends up doing? Taking the video down. I didn't ask him to take the video down. He texted me saying that he took the video down. I didn't even ask him to take the video down. He chose to. You understand? Hey KJ, can you put? I don't have my phone to be able to look up the verse, so you got to put the verse in there so I could read it. All right. Shout out to Brother Gilliam. Can you post Proverbs 28:7? Because I don't have my just so you can know, I'm using my other phone for TikTok. So I don't have the scripture in front of me, so you got to put it. Shout out to you, Brother Gillian, for the donation, man. Make sure y'all donate to the super chat. Also, make sure y'all donate to my GoFundMe. My GoFundMe for the cookout that we have, and make sure you donate to that too as well. Cap, did you order the incense? Hector, I'm gonna go. I was trying not to order, and I was trying to go to the spot to get them. So give me like a week, Hector, and I should have them. All right. Do we do the Sabbath literally sundown? Yeah, the Sabbath. Excuse me. Every day starts when the sun goes down. So when the sun goes down today, when the sun is down, that's the start of a new day coming. All right, that's how so the Sabbath is sundown. So in different areas, the sun sets, let's say 8:30, quarter to 9. When that sun is going down, that's the start of the new day. All right. Proverbs 28:7. Whoso keepeth the law is wise son, but he that is a companion of riotous men shameth his father. So now what that means is, when it says whoso keepeth the law is wise, but he that is the companion of riotous men shameth his father. Because wait, okay. So KJ, before I answer 12, KJ, you saying that that's about is Abraham and Sarah's sister and brother, right? I think that's what you're asking. So now to answer your question, Brother Gilliam, the breakdown on that is a father, it says, train up a child in the way that they should go. Everything is predicated on the law. That's your life. Your life is predicated on the law. Most of us base our good and bad on what man says. So if you say curse words, if you don't support America or something like that, they'll say you bad. But if it's really about keeping the law. But when you make the companion of riotous men, so now what is riotous men? Riotous men are drunkards, people that get high, people that commit violence, people that are stealing, people that are robbing. Like when you read Proverbs, the first chapter, that's an example of riotous men. And when it says shameth his father, it's because the father is the one that's supposed to be raising that son. And when it's just like anything. When children are bad, they look at the parents. So that's what that verse is saying. And then so for K, when it says, and yet indeed she is my sister, she is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. That's just Abraham doubling down on not wanting to admit that that was his wife. But you know that that's not true, because in Genesis, the 10th chapter, in Genesis, I think it's either 10 or 11, you'll see that Sarah is called Terah's daughter-in-law, not daughter. So Abraham is just doubling down because he does not believe that that's a lawful place that he's in. And if you notice, I think that's Genesis, the 20th chapter, when Abimelech says, "Would thou destroy a righteous nation?" Abimelech is not righteous, because you'll read the next verse. The Lord tells Abimelech, I know that you withheld yourself because I withheld you from doing it. So the Lord intervened on Abraham's behalf. So when Abraham is doubling down, he don't believe Abimelech is righteous or that he heard from the Lord. So the Lord, I hope I answered your question. All right. Let me see. Why no African places on the 12 tribe charts when we have Israelites in those places too? Good question. The reason why you don't have Africans on the 12 tribe chart is the reason why you don't have Europeans on the 12 tribe chart, Australians on the 12 tribe chart, because the 12 tribe chart that y'all see is from the American side. It's from North and South America. It's covering that region. The reason why I brought up Europe is because we have a school in Europe, for example. So Europe nations aren't in there either. So we're not saying that Israelites are not in Africa. That 12 tribe chart is to identify who the Israelites are in North and South America. That's why you see the chart that way. But nobody denies and says that there's no Israelites in Africa or anywhere else. All right. What about the hunted side? So I got feelings. I need to know what your question is about the hunted side. And so in closing, before I go to the next subject, in closing, leaving a camp does not make you a free agent to look for a max deal. Like these cats are saying, yeah, I ain't in the car. Like they about to get a max deal somewhere and be the bomb or something like that. You should be, you really, if you left the camp, you should really be hurt because of the bond of brotherhood that just got broken up. Let me tell you something. There's the one thing that I'll never boast on. And y'all can put this on record. I will never boast that I'll make it into the kingdom of heaven. My pride and ego, or whatever you want to call it, is not that big. But what I can boast is that I'll never leave ISUPK, ever. I can boast on that. I can boast and say there is nothing that could happen in my life that will make me abandon ISUPK. I don't care what happens. There's no level of brotherhood that could ever be lost. And I'll never leave it. I can absolutely say that with 1,000,000% certainty. I'm so mad I ain't got my moderators in here today, and I gotta report these people. Hold on one sec. So I'll never do that. And if you leave a camp, man, you should be. What is all of this? Why am I getting flagged? Like where are my damn moderators at? I don't even know. Let me see who. Hold on, I got some people that want to come on the show. Let me see where I got. Oh, nope. Let me see. Somebody asked about the hunted side. Let me see what I can get. What do you think about Ariel? Was he John the Revelator? No, Ariel was not John the Revelator. That's something that did come into the old school, One West back in the day, but Ariel was not John the Revelator. Again, if anybody wants to join the live, you can join the live. He probably wearing that shirt with the white man's word on it. Actually, this is not the white man's word. This word existed long before the white man used it in a derogatory term. This word existed. Hold on, y'all. I just got to block these people on this chat. There we go. This word existed when you go to Acts 13:1. If you want to join the school, you can go to isubk.com, look at the contact us link on there, and then contact the school closer to you. The word Niger is in Acts 13:1, which just means black. So this word existed long before some white man took the word and used it against us. All right. Shout out to Sheila, because like if you're not remorseful for that and healing from that, and really one of the main reasons you shouldn't go public is because you should give way for reconciliation. Because now imagine if you don't make the video, let's say 2 weeks pass, a month go by, and you able to see that brother and y'all able to mend that bond and then come back together. That's way greater than making a video immediately to say, hey, I'm not in here, only to go back. Now you got to make a video saying I'm back. When if you never made a video at all, you could work that stuff out behind the scenes, and that's how it's supposed to be. All right? So I'll get off of that. So now, we don't keep no lunar Sabbath. That's not in the Bible. We don't keep no lunar Sabbath. Now, what I want to harp on every live. So of course, Joe Biden steps down from being the Democratic representation for being the president of the United States, right? So as he steps down, they're like, okay, who's going to be the next person to step up? So now they got Kamala Harris that they say is going to be one of the ones that want to step up. Here's the most important part about the election. Here's the most important part about the presidential election that everybody should understand. Your popular vote does not count. I'm going to say it again. Your popular vote does not count for the president or vice president of the United States. It doesn't count. All you got to do is just look up the electoral college vote. They'll tell you that in every voting class, mayor, governor, congressman, etc., the popular vote matters. When it comes to the president and vice president of the United States, the electoral vote is what gets you in office. So as the Republicans and Democrats, as Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, whoever it is that they're going to try to get you to vote, it doesn't even matter. And that's how you know they're playing you. That's how you know the United States of America is playing you as the biggest fools. They do not care about their citizens. That's the, like, when it comes to the Bible, this is what makes the Bible so important. The Bible says you don't vote at all. The Bible says the Lord appoints who would be the ruler over us. That's better. America says your vote matters as to who will rule over you, but when you go look it up, your vote does not matter. Nothing about your vote matters. You can, let me tell you something. We can have a battle between YouTube and TikTok right now. Hold on. I'm gonna have to replace my moderators, man, because I don't know where they at. Because all these people in here, man, where's my mods today? So here's what I mean. You can have the vote between YouTube and TikTok. Which one is better? And the popular vote would win. Now, if they say YouTube and TikTok, which one should run the nation? Which one should be in charge of all social media? They're not going to put that in the hands of popular vote, because they're going to put that in hands of people that they deem intelligent enough to actually make that decision. And that's the President of the United States. Cap speak facts from the Bible. Only swing states electoral votes matter on top of that. Let me see. Talk King. New Testament is trash. Deuteronomy 18:18 was about Joshua. New Testament is not trash, but I do challenge you to come into the chat and prove that the New Testament was trash. That's the sports talk. Sports talk making a challenge. You can always come into the live and then prove that it's trash. So I don't know y'all. I know y'all asking to be moderators, but I just don't know y'all to make y'all moderators. I apologize. Educate yourself. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me see what else. Most High Christ. I think that might be it. Hold on. I think that might be all I have today. Let me see. Let me see if there's a lot of Israelites denying Christ right now. I don't know no Israelites that's denying. Well, are you saying, when you say a lot of Israelites denying Christ, are you talking about like Israelites that used to believe and rejecting them, or you talk about Old Testament Israelites? Same thing for the NBA. Only educated sisters vote for educated. Right. Same thing for the NBA. Last Republican president to win the election was in 1988. That was George Bush by the popular vote. Tom McGuire don't make sense, because George Bush Jr. won the electoral vote. Matter of fact, when Barack Obama went against Mitt Romney won the popular vote. Nobody said nothing, though, because they loved Obama. So you can't even say that. So I appreciate. The last thing, Kamala Harris is not a black woman. Y'all got to stop believing that narrative. First of all, Kamala Harris is married to a white man. That's number one. Secondly, she's East Indian. She's either East Indian or white herself, because her grandfather is a white man, and she's East Indian. She's not a black woman because she has melanated skin. Y'all got to stop that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I appreciate y'all joining me. Until next time, Shalom, Israel.